Hi friend, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about my Pan That palette for 2022. We have had quite an interesting month here with month 5. Before I go ahead and talk about month 5, let's refresh ourselves on month 4, what my palette looked like. And here's what my palette looks like after 5 months of usage. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk. I mentioned previously we had kind of a weird month 5, and that is because the plague swept through our house. I got a really nasty head cold, and then everyone in the family got a really nasty stomach bug. So it was definitely a drier makeup month because I was barely functioning, let alone putting on makeup on my face. Fun fact, if you are nursing, there aren't many over-the-counter cold medications that you can take. Nothing decongesting can be consumed. So it made the cold run even longer. And then I'm somebody who requires a ton of sleep, which I'm not getting any sleep right now. So it just made the whole month really difficult, but I was able to make some good progress. Truthfully, it's really just like these 6 shades that I have been working through. I have to say first and foremost that you can see here on Clubhouse, I have widened this pan. I really feel like by the end of the summer, if not sooner, this will get worked through, which will probably be for the best because it tends to be a go-to crease color for me, and it limits my desire to want to try other things happening in this palette. And that's kind of my MO. Once I find a multi-dimensional or multi-use shade that I can kind of use a lot of other lid looks, I tend to just zero in on that until it is gone. So I've been enjoying that. And then Debutante, not a ton of progress, but I have sort of widened this a little bit. I did try to get myself to not use Debutante as much because I know how much I like it. I want to try to see if I can get usage somewhere else in the palette. And I'm really happy that I ended up getting some pan showing in Razzle. I wouldn't say I used Razzle a ton, but I got enough pan showing on here that I guess I did use it more than I realized. And I, of course, was pairing it with Extravaganza, which I've got a good, let's see if I can get the right angle, kind of there. I've got a good dip happening here, but I feel like I'm still far away from pan. I don't think I'm gonna get pan anytime soon unless I spent probably most of a month wearing that type of look. So I'm not chomping at the bit to work through that because I feel like come the fall when I return to work, I will enjoy having gold eye looks here or there. And this bottom shade down here is one that I just added. So really once this is gone, I don't have any other gold in here, and that kind of will limit the versatility of the palette. So if I get pan on it sometime soon, great. If not, no big deal. I also did a bunch of work with Dazzle. I do appreciate how I am progressing here, but I've been pairing these two together. Sometimes I'll do Stardom, I kind of have a little bit of a dip starting to form with Stardom, but it will become the new go-to once my lovely Clubhouse has passed away. The one new discovery that I'm pleased with is with Showboat. This, you can kind of see here, I'm getting a pretty noticeable dent happening in that shade. I definitely in previous months was kind of like, this shade's just so-so. It's not super punchy. And I will still say it's not super punchy compared to Extravaganza, but I've been really craving pink eyelids. I don't know why, but I just been really wanting that. I've got it on my eye right now. I have Clubhouse in the crease, and then I've got Showboat on my lid. I'm a big fan of the combo, and I've just been enjoying it more and more. I feel like it's because I've been craving like pink highlighter, and I wouldn't use pink highlighter with anything else in here. So I am pleased with that. Additionally, I was trying to decipher where I wanted to go with my go-to like put shadow down, blend it out from my brow bone from my lid category. And my choices were Delirium or Celeb. And I kind of like have ping-ponged between both of them uncharacteristically to my like creature of habit nature. I basically feel like I like Celeb, especially when I'm using Showboat. And then when I do most any other look, I'm using Delirium because I feel like that better matches as a like, crease-esque blender shade. So I feel like I'm gonna keep going with both of those, even though I normally would like to just burrow into one. So it'll be curious to see how my usage continues with the fact that those are ones that I'm using for very particular purposes. When I think about my progress for the next month, in general, I would just like to get as much usage as I possibly can on these 6 go-to shades that I am really enjoying. The more usage I think I can get out of them, the better I'll be likely to then move into like these other sort of perimeter shades that are a bit more neglected. But in the end, I'm still enjoying this palette. I'm still having fun with it. And I still think it's working really well for the sporadic makeup application style that I'm working with right now during this time of my life. So I'll be really curious to see what my palette looks like at the end of June. As always, if you have any suggestions for different combos or looks or just thoughts in general, please share them with me down below in the comments. I really hope that you enjoyed hearing my thoughts and seeing my current update. And here's to hoping no illnesses sweep through our house in the next month so that I can apply makeup more frequently. I hope you're having a great day. I very much appreciate you being here, and I'll talk to you in the next video real soon.